was hella used, now I'm hella new. Now this is for the time I had to tell a bitch freeze. Tell them pick, tell the niggas that was always on my sleeves. For the last time, I don't wanna tell a bitch freeze. Tell her that I ain't a geezer or the border Peelanese.
Today on One Always There. Today on One, your daily dose of local affairs and social media commentary. Today on One, Healer charges 8,000 Namibia dollars to catch Tokoloshi. Mixed residents receive acknowledgement certificates for land occupancy. Ventu Crematorium operational again. And free assistance for 2021 Varsity online applications.
The Namibian police force Nampol apprehended a pastor renting a house in Greenwell, Matongo, who claims that he does not only do prayers but can also heal his clients. According to Nampol, the owner of the house is living in a shack at the back of the house because the pastor told her that her home is full of demons. The clients who were waiting in line to receive treatment told Today on One that the pastor charges 8,000 Namibian dollars to catch dangerous tuberculosis.
Actually, the pastor first charged me $450 just for looking at me, and then he told us that at our house they said tuberculosis, and then he went to our house, and then currently he told us that there's 2 tuberculosis. So each tuberculosis 1,000, a female and a male. These are the tuberculosis. Those are the tuberculosis. And then he told us that if we want to return back the tuberculosis to the owners, we should pay 6,000. He said we should pay 8,000. Then my mom was like, no, we don't have currently money now because I cannot use my company account to just take money for this. Okay, and then we started coming here. He gave us actually water to bath, water to drink, and oil to apply on our bodies. And then we currently used to come here. So yesterday when he came here, we told the men that no, we are not still better and our money is going just like that.
In his chambers, law enforcement found photos of clients, a book with people's names in it, and the tuberculosis that have allegedly been caught. Nampol Chief Inspector Christina Fonsesh added that the pastor is married to a Namibian woman while he also has a wife living in Zimbabwe.
A person who's owning her own house will be taken out of the house, be told this house is full of demons, and the pastor have to cleanse and have to clean and have to pray, and then she'll leave the house to come and stay in the shack. So if you listen to the people, the way I ask if they had a problem, they have a pain just down on the abdomen. These are simple things that you can just go to the hospital. Being a pastor, you should be honest. What are all these people's pictures doing here? And I believe that you cannot do such. Being a pastor, you cannot mix all these type of things. If you have to use water, what does these stones mean? Solving relationship problems. But as we ask him there, he's also married to one of the Namibian. But they are having problems. They are not talking. They have differences. How can you go and heal people's relationship problems if you have your own first? This is his cell phone. Married to a Namibian, but this is the wife who's calling from Zimbabwe. But the person have our documents. But still, this is the wife calling from Zimbabwe. So, the police can try its best, but if other stakeholders are not coming to help, or either to assist in such problems, this community will go on suffering and being robbed money by such people. And this is a wife calling.
The pastor was reluctant to respond to the media, but did inform Today on One that he uses the photos to pray for his clients' family members and that he does not charge for prayers, only for treatment.
Yeah, it's only when people are coming for the prayers.
But when a person needs prayers, there's pictures with.
If the relative maybe it's far, then I can pray for the picture of somebody who is far.
But how?
A prayer can reach anyway.
But you need a picture for what? That's what I don't understand.
A prayer can reach anyway.
Do that for prayers?
No.
Okay, what is the money for if you don't charge for your prayers? What is it for?
It's for treatment.
Which treatment? That goes higher than the normal our doctors in Namibia.
While his clients come from informal settlements from around Windhoek, the pastor drives a Toyota Legend 45 double cab bakkie with the current market value of 500,000 Namibian dollars.
Hey, it's a jungle out there. Luckily, there's a new Vita Kids syrup, the great tasting raspberry flavored immune booster and multivitamin that helps restore and maintain youngsters' healthy immune systems. Vita Kids syrup also contains Ganoderma lucidum, a special mushroom that further helps boost your immunity. Vita Kids syrup, now available at all leading pharmacies countrywide. A proud Fabufarm product.
Just what we need.
Moms, also try the Vita Kids multivitamin drops and multivitamin drops with iron.
Residents of mixed informal settlements on the outskirts of Windhoek received acknowledgement certificates from the City of Windhoek in collaboration with the Ministry of Urban and Rural Development that proves that they are permanent residents on the land they reside on.
And I would also like to say thank you very much for City of Windhoek because I get this certificate. Now I know I have my own rent. And I know now because later on we was complaining why we don't get our rent or what, but now I can see our council is working hard.
Ons bly dan eintlik dan met my familie, maar ek het my eie kamer. So ons is meer as 7 by een huis, een erf. So ek is nou bly dat ek my eie erf gekry het vir my kinders en vir volgende keer.
As ek gaan by Ombo, nou nie kwa kutia, en dit net nou gaan sisi o tike nou kutia. Ai sama no papa, onere moene kukala na wana shaera, si papa ngelo ya mun.
Baie bly dat ek reg nou my eie plek het met my kindertjies. En ek is baie bly want daar is sommige mense wat hier groot geraak het, maar hulle het reg nie plek en niks nie.
Residents of mixed informal settlement receive certificates of acknowledgement for land occupancy. The Minister of Urban and Rural Development, Erastus Utoni, at the handover said that the government is working hard to make sure that all Namibians will own a piece of land.
I'm therefore very pleased that the State of Windhoek continues to spend millions of dollars in attempt to formalize the ever expanding informal settlement around the capital, where about third of the capitals, approximately 400,000 plus residents are estimated to live. It is thus in that regard we are gathered here this morning at Mix to respond to the plight of our people in the informal settlement. The acknowledgement of occupation certificate we are about to hand over to the residents of mixed settlement is a statement that recognize and respect the inhabitants of a given settlement and the enduring relationship that exists. Therefore, these certificates of occupation will ensure our informal settlements or informal residents that they are indeed recognized and form part of the city community. What follows is the title deed When you get old, your children will be there. They develop that place. You can't just be here and then when you get old or whatever, you move somewhere and then your children will be told, no, God, you don't have a place to stay here. No, that's not what we want. It's going to be for you permanent.
The city of Windhoek vowed to distribute about 20,000 acknowledgement certificates of land to informal residents by the end of 2020.
The crematorium located at Gamam's cemetery is fully operational after it had been closed for a week due to one of its ovens breaking down. The facility, which is owned by the city of Windhoek and the only one in the country, had cremations put on hold. However, the city spokesperson announced that all undertakers and stakeholders have been notified of the resumption of cremations as of Monday this week.
The crematorium is operational again as of yesterday, Monday. We started cremating again after a small minor breakdown that we experienced last week. So we are up and running again. We continue the cremation. So, and the relevant stakeholders have been informed. The undertakers, they are aware that we have started with the cremation again.
Amutenya further assured residents that the municipality is working on addressing the lack of more facilities in the city.
As you are aware, this is the only crematorium we have in the country, and it's situated in Windhoek. So every person, whoever needs their loved ones to be cremated in Namibia, they need to bring the bodies to Windhoek through their undertakers for that process to be undertaken. So it's not that we have any other alternatives in the country. But also, as just earlier indicated, that this was a minor breakdown that we experienced within a space of just 1 week. And we are very happy to inform the residents that that was attended to. We are back to normal and we are cremating again. And of course, you are right, the concerns when it comes to most of the family members are also looking forward to this new way of doing things. And then the concerns were definitely there that with the crematorium not working right now. But again, just to reassure the members of the public that we are back to normal, the facility is operational again, then we are ready to attend to their demands.
Okay, so Carrie, thank you so much for joining me. You said you're a rapper.
Yeah.
I want to know, I never knew, I don't listen to hip-hop much. What is the difference between an MC and a rapper?
I don't even know myself.
So, Carrie, when did you start music?
Officially started recording in, I think, 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when I started. But writing was like from a young age.
What are the goods and the bads about being a student and being in the industry?
I mean, I think it says it in itself. It's like you were already in the industry per se, like you had a foot in it, so you already established yourself just a bit. Now you have to come start from scratch now with this whole fashion thing, and it's just like, it's a different dynamic because people have to get to know you on that side and respect you just as much. So it's just twice as much work or the same amount of work.
Niggas that was always on my group for them fake niggas that I hella had to do. I was hella used, now I'm hella new. Now this is for the time I had to tell a bitch freeze. Tell them fake, tell a niggas that was always on my sleeves for the last time. I don't wanna tell a bitch freeze. Tell her that I ain't a geezer or the border Peter Now let's go.
As the education calendar year is about to end, some learners and students are finding it difficult to register in person or online to further their studies at higher institutions. Student activist David Hofeni has started an initiative to assist these learners and students with their online applications at local universities free of charge. The aim of the initiative is to assist learners and students with online applications for the year 2021. Student activist David Hofeni says he embarked on this initiative in order to assist those who are unable to travel to drop off applications or with no access to the internet.
I started an initiative to assist learners that are in grade 11 and 12 who wants to apply to universities, but because of the pandemic they are unable to travel to campuses to drop their hard copy applications, and also because of financial problems they are unable also to pay the 150 that is required to escort the hard copy applications. So I have started this initiative to assist learners and those that didn't get any opportunity to make applications. Maybe they completed previous years but they didn't get a chance to apply, or maybe they were improving their results. So I started this initiative to assist those people countrywide. So now what we need to do is that we are applying for NAST and UNAM online application, undergraduate and also postgraduate, before they close. So the closing date is on the 30th of this month for both NAST and UNAM, and we are doing it online. So the problem is that online is not an easy process to carry out. That's why we have taken this initiative to assist those that are unable, because it's a very complicated process. So I'm just urging those ones that need help to send us their documents on the email. Then we will be able to assist them with their online application. When you send your email, I want people to be patient. I want learners to be patient, because someone will just send an email today and then tomorrow they expect you already to be working with emails. So we want them to be patient with us. They might just attach their cell phone numbers on the email. We'll be able to get in contact with them and help them where they need assistance.
Being a student himself, Hofeni is advising learners who are yet to apply for university to do research on different courses in order for them to make the right career choice.
We are encouraging learners to do their proper research before choosing the courses they want, because most of the learners that are applying, they don't know what they want to study. At the end of the day, they follow names. For example, bachelors of biochemistry. So they are just following the sound of the name, but they don't know what is that. So do your proper research, do your thorough research, and then be able to choose what you want to study informed. Ask people, ask those that studied already about the courses that you want to study. And with the parents, we are urging them, humbly urging them not to force their kids to do courses they don't want to do. So our parents, I want them to listen to their kids what they want to do, and also assist them and push them with what they want to do. So if the kid wants to do media, let them do that. If the kids want to do art, push them, help them. We are not charging anything because we don't see any reason to charge. So this is online application. All I need is just internet, a computer, and maybe credit to call people. So in my time, so I don't find it something that I would need to charge people.
Hofeni started the initiative earlier this year and has so far processed and assisted more than 300 applications across the country, including international students.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of 700 Club Nigeria. Today on 700 Club Nigeria, a woman encounters inexplicable pain after the delivery of her baby. An interesting chat with the Israeli ambassador to Nigeria. Plus, we learn about the power within our spoken word.
My portion in the land of the living, help me sing. As for me, and my house, we will serve.
Other leading stories. 3 men were attacked and injured by a leopard at Kaubeb near Usakos in Spitzkoppe Gangu Conservancy. According to information received by the Ministry of Environment, Forestry and Tourism, the leopard initially attacked a goat, prompting the man who was attending to the goats, attempting to rescue the goat, and was attacked by the leopard in the process. The herder later called for assistance, and those who came to assist were also attacked and injured by the same leopard. The victims sustained minor to serious injuries and are being treated at the Usakos State Hospital, where they are reported to be in stable condition. The ministry has sent staff members to investigate the incident and has so far established that the leopard has 2 cubs, and the ministry is considering capturing and translocating the leopards to an area where they are less likely to cause problems. The ministry is also assisting the victims in administering payments through the self-reliance scheme of the revised policy on human-wildlife conflict management for injuries sustained. According to the revised policy, injuries with no loss of body parts is paid at 10,000 Namibia dollars, and injury with loss of body parts at 30,000 Namibia dollars, with disability paid out at 50,000 Namibia dollars. The ministry appeals to the members of the public to be cautious and avoid approaching dangerous predators in such a manner. Incidences such as these must be reported to the ministry, police or the nearest conservancy for intervention without necessarily having to risk lives.
Welcome to Comments Corner, your daily dose of local comments from the hottest social media pages. Aiming to become a smart city by the year 2022, the Minister of Urban and Rural Development, Erastus Uthoni, directed all local authorities, including Windhoek, to identify densely populated informal settlements in order to transform them into sustainable settlements. Nunes said if they could not do much in the past 20 years, and with Vision 2030 closing in, how will they manage to turn Windhoek into a smart city in 2 years' time? Frida said that they were stopped from rebuilding a shack. Oshilongo said this is an election campaign and asked why only now if the densely populated informal settlements are already known. Paulina said it is time for elections with empty promises. TC Daniel said after 3 decades. According to the Electoral Commission of Namibia, Erongo Regional Coordinator, young people in Walfish Bay and Swakopmund have shown an interest in registering for the 2020 regional and local authority elections. He added that the figures have increased in other towns as well. That includes Karibib and Usakos. Skiller said that in Windhoek, the Electoral Commission refuses to change voter cards from non-applicable to applicable for the upcoming elections. Smack said the number of people that turn up to register in Keetmanshoop is high, therefore the closing date should be extended. Gloria said Grootfontein should extend as well. Gabriel said that voters from Gobabas are okay with going to the polls with cards that are not applicable. And that is all from Comments Corner. Be sure to post your comments on our social media pages for broadcast every day only on Today and One.
And welcome to Sport Africa. The BBC's new weekly show will explore the big sporting issues and questions, like why Africans aren't winning medals in the pool.
I just think it's their mindset.
Meeting established and rising stars.
I could be the Nigerian first Grand Slam winner.
And at the heart of it will be you, the fans, with your passion, your opinions, your stories, and even tests of your sporting knowledge. Go beyond the game with BBC Sport Africa.
look at the weather forecast. The Namibia interior, partly cloudy and warm to hot in the south. Elsewhere, sunny and hot to very hot. The wind moderate to fresh winds in places over the interior. And the coast, partly cloudy and cold to warm. Now we'll look at minimum and maximum temperatures across the country and beyond.
Yeah, well, I just think the whole world is one big broken home, if you know what I mean. With everything going on, you feel? Broken home, broken dreams. Slam squad up, 187 kid.
When nobody know your name, my father don't accept me. Like, I've been coming home late, 'cause staying home kinda stress me. I'm out here trying to get paid, hoping I can get a chance in life. If I could see you once again, I wanna show you how I really feel like it. My whole life for the low life, my life. Switch up from my broken home to the high life. My whole life for the low life. This is my life, from a broken home, living my life, yeah. Yeah, my niggas. Oh, yeah, my niggas. Yeah, my niggas. Oh, yeah, my niggas. So maybe I'm a curse ride. Grew up in a thug life. My mom against the world line. All my niggas selling drugs like I bet you in a club line. Since she woke up for the nightlife. Never had a nice life. Oh, now you dancing for the spotlight. So maybe I can take you home with me, yeah, and show you how to dream, yeah. Oh yeah, that might take. You know she might take. Man, after your money, you talking so rich. You flex with my niggas, they talking that stick. Working on progress, so what can they say? I'm coming with violence and not a parade. For all of the haters that stand in my way, I'm body erupt in a couple of ways. See me blow up in a couple of days, 'cause the life gets so bitter, the hustle is sweet. Smoking on pages, I'm down with the script. As for my niggas, they dropping them dip. This women is selling punani for real. I was waiting in line till I got me a grill. Praying to God to forgive me a deal, 'cause life in the hood is a hop on the hill. Pushing a toilet to get me a meal. Creeping the corners with crushing them pills. Grew up with the women, you raping and kill. See, I'm from the hood of the government, feel like alhamdulillah, Mr. Company here.